It's a rainy day. It's my favorite kind of day. Not Tuna's favorite day, however. It's okay, Tuna. She does not like it. She don't like it. Not mine. Mine. Just for those people out there, whoops, keeping track. So I just got done doing a 29-hour fast. Wonderful. And I know I threw some shade over to the fasting arena in one of my first videos, but I did say it was very good for you. It was very healing. I just don't think it's sustainable if you do it long term. There can be some implications because it raises your cortisol, which is your stress hormone, which can cause inflammation and some things like that. But I do very strongly believe in fasting. Me and a friend of mine, Tammy, shout out, girlfriend, we just finished up a fast, and I have to say, you know, when you first do things, it's like a prototype. It's like an experimental phase when you first try something out, and then you realize what you will definitely do next time. And next time, I don't think I would do it during the week when I'm working. And only on certain days of the weekend because I like to go out and do lots of things. So that narrows it down, but we're only talking about like 24-hour fasting period, or a little bit over that if you feel like it. But I made it to 29 hours, and yeah, I feel amazing. It was a little rough because I came back from some PTO. I had a 4-day weekend that I carved out for myself. And I came back and I had literally 90 emails to sort through and phone calls and all kinds of things. And my brain wasn't operating on all 4 cylinders. So it was a little rough. I made it. I got through it. And I made it all the way till 4 o'clock, and I had started 11 a.m. the day before, so that ended up being 29 hours. And yeah, I feel tremendous now. I ended the fast, and I'll insert the picture here with some chicken and bear chicken, which is very lightly breaded and is so tender and yummy and cheap and convenient because I hate cooking, as I told you. And a cup of cottage cheese loaded with salt, pepper, and jalapenos. And that's the great thing about the keto diet, is that you can and should salt your food because, like I said, it's hard to keep those electrolytes in there. But so, you know, I really got to thinking because, see, me and my friends will start these fasts together, and I don't know what this is. I got to thinking maybe that's something I could do on my channel. Maybe once a week we can fast together. It doesn't have to be on the same day. We can maybe just once a week I'll do a fasting video, and as you see, it doesn't have to be the same day. You can post your results. You can post whatever you feel comfortable with, how it made you feel, if you want advice on it. I am the fasting queen. I know everything there is to know about fasting. I am the guru of fasting. And it's not because I'm amazing, which I am. It's because I have fallen on my face. I have been doing this for years. And I have researched for years. 4 years, not 4 years. Multiple, I don't even know when I started fasting. It's been a lot. And you know, I got to where I was doing like 48-hour rolling 48s, and my body just said, listen, bruh, that's enough, bruh, that's enough. I think I've had it. And so I took a good break from it because my thyroid levels were kind of starting to creep up on me, and they weren't real happy. Thyroid wasn't real happy. It was stressing it out. according to my tests results. And so I took a little break from it, but I feel good enough to come back. And even my doctor was like, we promote fasting, you know, don't stop fasting. So I feel good enough now to come back, you know, maybe one day a week, do like a 24-hour fast, or however long until your body will tell you when it's done. Trust me. And it's wonderful. It's, you know, there's a lot of information that's conclusive, some inconclusive, but evidence strongly pointing towards cellular repair and, you know, mitochondria repair, and which is in charge of your skin, your energy, you know, the whole thing. So I think it's something I always want to include. And even if I weighed 165 pounds right now, which is my goal, I think it's my ultimate goal, I'm not sure. I'm 5'6.5". You know, I'm leaving that window open. But even when I get down to my goal weight, that is something that I would do, because it's not necessarily for weight loss. I mean, you can lose some weight, I think. Well, obviously you can. There's a lot of people out there who are just killing it with the fasting. And I think, gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of the guy, but I can't. If I remember, I'll put it in here. But he's amazing. He does rolling, like 92-hour fasts. He's just incredible. His name is Jerome. Anyway, he actually even coached me for a while with fasting and some things. He's just amazing. Just amazing. He's lost a shit ton of weight doing this. But like I said, my thyroid got pretty pissed off. You know, and it might not have just been the fasting. It might have been a combination of things. But, you know, I feel really good about this, and you have to find what's right for you, and of course get permission from your doctor. You'd be amazed. They might be okay with it. Like my doctor, she, you know, when I told her I was going to slow down the fasting, she was a little bummed. She said, well, we believe in fasting over here. And she's an allopathic. She's not even a naturopathic doctor. But she's young, and she's abreast of all the new information and all the science research and everything. So anyway, I'm proposing to you, that we do a 24-hour fast once a week. I think mine is going to be on Sunday. But I reserve the right to move that needle to any other day. This Sunday's not good because I'm kayaking and I'm going to be out in the sun. Not a good idea. I don't want to pass out and end up in the water. But I just finished up, it's Tuesday, and I just finished up a 29-hour fast. So I may do on Friday night again. And like I said, if you want to post maybe underneath this one, or my next fasting video that I make, every time I fast, I'm going to make a video. And you can also, if you would, I would love it. I would be so happy if you would join me. And then you can post your results, whether it doesn't have to be weight loss. It can be just your mind. My mind right now is so much clearer. You probably notice a difference between now and the first two videos that I made. My mind is, which is a good thing, since I had to go back to 90 emails today when I came back from PTO. But if you want to just, like, next time I make a fasting video, throw, you know, how you feel, your experiences with it, good or bad, so other people can learn from it. And yeah, it'd be a fun little community thing to do. I'm just looking for community and togetherness, because I just love people. And I mean, I'm corny about it, you know? Corny with a C. And no, it's okay, the rain stopped. Do you feel better? Are you feeling better? To feel better? To baby. Talk to your baby. Teach my baby right there. Just up here. She said, no, fuck no, woman. It's about to rain and we're gonna die. She's my best friend. Oh, baby. She cuddles with me every single morning and we have coffee together. I drink coffee. She watches me drink coffee. So we have coffee together. So anyway, scale still hasn't moved. So as ChatGPT would say, the scale has been raging psychological warfare on me by not moving. And it's really frustrating because I've been in the stall, which is, to be quite honest, I'm hoping the fasting might nudge me into the next gear. I'm really hoping, because something, and I've heard that once you lose a lot of weight, that the body starts going into stalls, and I have found that to be very true, and it's quite annoying. So just keeping your motivation up and keeping the discipline and consistency. It's really not even the motivation, because motivation gets you started. Consistency is what keeps you going, even when you don't feel like it. I would love to sit down and eat a cake right now, but I'm not going to. But it's just showing up every day and saying, okay, the scale doesn't say exactly what I want it to right now, but I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to be here tomorrow, counting my little damn calories. So I ended up with 683 calories today, I think, because I fasted all day until dinner, and that's when I broke my fast. And I had the chicken and the cottage cheese, all protein basically. I had some jalapenos on my cottage cheese. It's so yummy. So anyway, I showed you the video about my weekend, I think. Oh, that was the weekend before. I had a wonderful weekend. This weekend I went out to see my mom and my daughter. We watched a couple of Star Wars movie. I'm really getting into it. There are 3 trilogies. Holy crap-a-balls. There are 9 Star Wars? I'm just learning this. My youngest is a Star Wars fanatic. She has the Legos that she has completed, the Star Wars CP3O and the R2-D2. Like, I was going to say life-size, but obviously it's not life-size, but they're pretty dang big. And we spent the weekend doing some Legos. And I'll include some of that. The Star Wars, had some chicken. We had a taco bar. And yeah, we ended up at a fish fry. I didn't get any pictures there because it was a lot of family around. But we had a fish fry. And my cousin cooked, so we went over there. That was really lovely. I love getting together with family. It's so nice, I have to tell you, being able to see family after so many years of not being able to see family when I lived in South Carolina and they live in Wisconsin. So it's really a blessing. It's really a wonderful thing that I'm only 2.5 hours instead of whatever it is, 1,500 miles, So that was a most wonderful, very restful weekend. I got about 9 hours every night of sleep. And like I said, I took some PTO and I carved it and wrapped it around a weekend. So I had like a little mini vacation. Next weekend I'll be going to South Carolina, getting on a plane to see my oldest daughter. She lives down there now with her boyfriend. And we're going to, hopefully, I'm not going to say it right now because just in case we don't get to it, but there's some couple of pretty cool things that hopefully we're going to get to. And obviously if we do, I will get footage of it. And yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. So if you're doing a fast right now, I know my friend Tammy is, if you want to, girlfriend, you can put anything below your experiences if you want, only if you want to, or you guys can just watch me struggle and fall on my face sometimes and come out victoriously sometimes, smelling like a rose. So yeah, it's not all a perfect journey, but or you can wait until the next fasting video that I put out. This isn't going to be this is not going to be perfect, you know. I just think it'd be nice to get us talking and learning some things about ourselves and fasting. And for anybody out there who doesn't know what fasting can do for you, basically when you don't eat, your body eats itself. It eats the damaged cells first. It's like it takes the trash out, and it takes either the damaged or the weak cells, which can be anything from precancerous cells to fat that's stored that your body doesn't need. It can be, some studies have made claims, you know, and I'm not a scientist or a doctor, so I can't verify all these things, you know, but it's worth it to me to give it a shot. You know, some say that it does a lot of cellular repair and it helps you to lose weight. It gets rid of the extra scar tissue if you have scar tissue in your body. So there's just a lot of really cool benefits to fasting. It can help your immune system boost. It can help, it clears your mind. It can, some of the findings have shown that it can get rid of calcium buildup that's in your brain that could possibly lead to certain kinds of dementia and things like that. It helps with mood. If you're down, you can do a good fast, and it helps. It's a little rough when you're going through it because you are hitting some blood sugar lows, but you know, as long as you keep your electrolytes, and that's going to be my next thing, electrolytes, keeping your electrolytes balanced. A lot of people may go through what they call keto flu, or which I'm going to do a video on keto next. But I want it to be organized, and I just did this fast, so I thought what a good time to do a fasting video. But electrolytes is something that's very important. You can make your own. 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 250 milligrams of potassium, and approximately 60 milligrams of magnesium. Or you can drink I have one right here, Body Armor, which it doesn't have that much sodium in it. It's sugar-free. It's got potassium, magnesium, and only 10 milligrams of sodium. So yeah. But if you need the sodium, then you can always do the Zero Gatorade. Or you can take one of these and put sodium in it. Or you could squeeze a lemon, which is full of magnesium, and I've been doing that too. I actually just got my lemon squeezer in the mail. It's pretty cool. And you can do that and put salt and potassium in it. Actually, there's this really neat thing that I found out. There's this stuff called no salt in your seasoning aisle, and I think 1/8 of a teaspoon, you have to look at the ingredients, but 1/8 of a teaspoon is like nearly 700 milligrams of potassium, and you have to be careful with that. Just, you know, never go over a recommended amount on that. But, you know, there's just a lot of options for electrolytes, and you will find, and I wish I'd known this years and years ago, you'll find that if you keep your electrolytes up, you can fast. You get to where you can fast till the cows come home, like these people who are doing rolling 48s. It got so easy for me that it was like nothing. It's just that it got to where, do you hear my stomach rumbling right now? It got to where you know, it wasn't working that much fasting at one time. But there are some people out there doing like 5 days at a time, And more power to you if you can do it. But just be careful. Make sure, one thing you have to be careful about. Disclaimer. If you're diabetic, if you're on diabetes. If any Betties out there on diabetes medication, you have to be careful that your blood sugar is not going to go too low on this, because this will lower your A1C. This will lower your blood sugar. When I say this, I mean fasting, but also keto. Keto will also. My A1C at the beginning of the year, because of Christmas, was 8.5. After 4 months of keto, it was 6.2. So it really does work. It is the best way in the world, I feel, to health. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I know it's not for everyone, but anyway. So yeah, if you'd like to fast with me, please let me know. I think I'm gonna make up for these fasts. I think I'm gonna make up maybe a guide. And I know there's a million frickin' videos out there that you can watch with information in it. But if you want to, I can create a little cheat sheet with information on it that I can leave as a PDF in the comments. And yeah, and then we can do it together. I'm excited. Even if it's just 2 people, even if it's just me, I'm excited. So anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I hope you all have a wonderful rainy thunderstorm to enjoy this week like I am. And the clouds are starting to rotate a little. I'm in Minnesota. So, anyway, I will see you on the flip side.